With 2 weeks left in the regular season, let's talk playoffs. I'm Leland Barclay, and this is the River Valley Sports Report, where we highlight area teams, athletes, and coaches.
You're watching the River Valley Report.
Booneville took control of the 3A1 on Friday night with a 25-15 win at Charleston. Charleston took an 8-0 lead behind Reese Marishka's 26-yard pass reception from Eli Huck in the second quarter, and then Marishka ran in the 2-point conversion. But Booneville countered with a 16-play, 80-yard drive with Dax Goff scoring on a 1-yard run. That was just the first of 4 touchdown runs for Goff, because in the second half, Goff reeled off touchdown runs of 26, 63, and 38 yards that capped touchdown drives of 74, 69, and 82 yards following defensive stops on fourth down. Goff finished with 27 carries for 275 yards and 4 touchdowns as Booneville rushed 53 times for 446 yards in the win. We talked with Booneville head coach Doc Crowley after the game.
Yeah, they did a good job of slowing the game down. They limited our possessions. I think we only had 3 offensive possessions in the first half, and they did. Hats off to them. They did a good job. But it's kind of a new lineup in the backfield with Ryland going down last week, and it's kind of some guys learning some things. They got to learn on the run, but they did a great job tonight.
We also caught up with senior running back Dax Goff, Booneville's all-time leading rusher after Friday night's performance.
I saw a sense of urgency the game needed, so I felt like I needed to step it up. Our line stepped it up. Everyone just stepped up their intensity, and that's how we took that game away.
Also, we talked with two-way linemen Matt Obar and Lance Sims after the victory.
I think in the second half we kind of figured some things out that wasn't going right first in the first half, and then we came out fired up, and we knew we needed to get a big stop there at the beginning, and we just needed to keep getting stop after stop, and we finally came out fired up and ready to go.
I think we just came out with a lot of energy and needed to shove it down their throat and get revenge for last year.
On Thursday night, we ventured into Oklahoma and covered the big rivalry game between LaFleur County's Poteau and Sequoyah County's Sallisaw. Poteau remained undefeated on the season in a 28-13 win over the Black Diamonds. Poteau's balanced offense was led by Jackson Summers, Spencer Perry, Dax Collins, and Holden Maddox, all of who rushed for touchdowns in the victory on Thursday night. Defensively, Poteau had 4 sacks and had 3 second-half interceptions. We talked with Poteau head coach Greg Werner after the win on Thursday night, and Poteau wingback and safety Dax Collins.
We had about as much things go wrong as we could, and our kids fought out of it. I'm really proud of them. They faced, I don't know how many, I think we counted 9 holding penalties on us, so they had to overcome all of that. Couldn't be more proud of them. It was a great win.
Well, and they got within 20-13. How important was it to answer and really answer quickly?
Well, we knew we had stuff that would work on offense. One, we needed decent field position, and then just making some silly mistakes. So we felt like we had a great plan. We just had to execute it. And when finally we did and got a score and kind of got some distance.
Well, and then even after that, you pushed it back to 2 touchdowns, and then you got interceptions on consecutive drives too.
Yep. And our kid, what a great job our kids, the secondary, they played their tails off tonight, did a great job. But hats off. Brandon Tyler's done an incredible job here and got these guys believing and playing hard. Really impressed with their effort tonight, and they're a great ball club. There's a great ball club, but proud of our kids and the effort they showed.
I guess it's no surprise that this was a really physical game.
It was, and we'll be ready for the next one. We got a little day off tomorrow, and then we'll be ready for the next one.
It's football, hard-fought game, and it feels great. We're gonna have a good time, cramping in the bed tonight. Just little things you got to enjoy.
I guess you knew it was going to be a physical game when you came over here.
I watched the film. I thought that they were just going to kind of just sit back, but no, they came and hit you, and that kind of surprised me. because we'll hit back, and we did tonight. It was fun.
Of course, that sets up a big one next week. Is that the one you've kind of been pointing toward?
No, we point. I'm pointing till Monday's practice. I really don't even care what happens on Friday. I'm pointing to Monday's practice because that's the only thing I'm worried about right now is getting in good reps, pedaling, flipping my hips, just keeping the little things in check.
Defensively, what was kind of the key for you guys tonight?
Definitely they're strong and the back away from the set. That was definitely what I was looking for. Not a lot of trip sets, and it was just more a deuce. So I got to attack a little bit more than I usually do.
Now Poteau hosts Ada in a game on Friday night that will decide the 4A4 district championship. On Friday night, Alma defeated Prairie Grove 49-12 on the road, and now they face a big 2-week stretch of home games, hosting Dardanelle on Friday before facing Shiloh Christian in the final regular season game. On Friday night, Jackson Daly ran for a touchdown and passed for 2, and Camden Curd returned an interception 60 yards for a touchdown. In 8-man football, Subiaco Academy defeated Genoa Central 52-22 on Friday night in the final regular season game. Down 16-8 in the second quarter, Brady Koch caught a touchdown pass from Chris Monroe, ran for 3 touchdowns, threw a touchdown pass to Anthony Gehrig, and then ran for another touchdown to lead Subiaco back to a 52-16 lead in the fourth quarter. Just to recap, that was a touchdown pass, a touchdown catch, 4 touchdown runs on offense for Koch, who also intercepted a pass and recovered a fumble on defense. Subiaco now hosts Corning in the first round of the unsanctioned 8-man football playoffs on Friday night. That brings us to the weekly segment, Gimme 5. These are the top 5 performances of the past week in the River Valley. Number 1, of course, we always start with the player of the week, senior running back Amari Tucker of Southside, who had 24 carries for 302 yards and 3 touchdowns in Southside's 77-54 win over Harbor. Tucker's touchdown runs covered 7, 46, and 79 yards and helped Southside amass 554 yards and 9 touchdowns on the ground. Senior quarterback Carter Zimmerman added 13 carries for 162 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he also threw for 118 yards and a touchdown. Isaac Gregory had 12 carries for 93 yards and 4 touchdowns and caught 2 passes for 22 yards. In all, Southside had 672 yards in the game and now host Bentonville West on Friday night in a key 7A West contest. Number 2, Daniel Burton carried 18 times for 272 yards and 3 touchdowns to help Mansfield to a 43-19 win over Lavaca and help the Tigers rack up 403 yards and 5 touchdowns on the ground to keep them in good shape for the 3rd seed in the 3A1. Mansfield now hosts Cedarville before traveling to Hackett in a key game to end the season. Number 3, Greenwood remained undefeated, number 4 overall in the state, and number 1 in 6A with a 56-20 win over Russellville. Kane Archer rushed 16 times for 180 yards and 4 touchdowns and threw for 199 yards and 3 touchdowns to Isaiah Arrington, Grant Carnes, and L.J. Robbins on Friday night. That sets up a big 2-game stretch to end the regular season for the Bulldogs, who traveled to Pulaski Academy on Friday before that showdown at home against Little Rock Christian. Number 4, Southside Sophia Niehaus had a block and a kill to cap the second game of the 3-game set for Southside over Northside on Thursday night. In the 3rd game, she also had a kill and 12 assists in all. Southside won 25-13, 25-22, and 25-15 to end the regular season in 2nd place in the conference. Gabriella Dupree had 18 kills, Riley Twist had 11 kills, Lydia Pitts had 7 kills and 14 assists, Ella Shelby had 12 digs and 2 aces to help Southside to the sweep of the rivals in the Battle of Rogers Avenue volleyball style. Next up for Southside is the 6A state tournament being played this week. Number 5, the last time we checked in on Lexi Franklin of Booneville, she was hoisting the state championship trophy after leading her team to the softball state championship in May with a bandaged eye. Monday, she won the 3A4 cross-country meet. And again, I have some good news. There's still time to pick up last Sunday's River Valley Democrat-Gazette, chock full of sports from Thursday night's Southside-Northside volleyball game, high school football at Lamar, and then the Poteau at Sallisaw game, and then Friday from Southside and their win over Springdale Harbor, and also Booneville's win over Charleston, the fall sports notebook, as well as 2 player profiles. You can pick up Sunday's River Valley Democrat-Gazette all across the River Valley, including eastern Oklahoma, at Walgreens, Harps, Come and Go, CVS Pharmacy, Casey's, and Walmart. You can subscribe online at rivervalleydemocratgazette.com/subscribe or by calling our customer service line at 479-684-5509. Be sure to follow the River Valley Democrat-Gazette Twitter account, as well as mine, Walter Woody's, and Harold McIlvain's, for updates on Friday night and Thursday night. You can view and purchase photos from our award-winning photographers that can be seen and purchased on our website, rivervalleydemocratgazette.com/photo. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to this channel. We're going to wrap up this week's River Valley Sports Report with volleyball and football photos by Hank Layton and Caleb Grieger. God bless you, and we'll see you next week.